Cave, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's the Sports View with the crew. I'm Glenn Allgood.
I'm Brother Jarrell. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all listening to Inspiration 1680 WOKB and 100.7 FM Kissimmee. Guys, you can check us out on the web at WOKBradio.com. You can also download the WOKB app to your mobile phone, and you can also check us out on the TuneIn app. And if you have not done at this time, Glenn, I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe to the WOKB's Facebook page and also YouTube page. I'm sorry. Yeah, YouTube page. And you can also go to WOKB's Facebook page and see why me and Glenn have a face for Ray Didio. You can see us right there live and in living color. In living color.
In living color. I used to like the Fly Girls.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Also, if you want to get in on the conversation, you can give us a call here at the station on at 407-894-1680, 407-894-1680. It is August the 12th, Glenn. Friday, TGIF. That means it is a short version of the Sports View with the crew. And it's National Middle Child Day.
National Middle Child Day?
Yeah.
What is that?
Middle child. If you're the middle child, say it was 3 of y'all.
Okay.
The second one is the middle child.
In any of the family. So if it's 10 of y'all, the fifth one and the fourth one is the middle, and so on and so on. Can there be middle children?
Yeah. Well, I guess, but it's Middle Child Day.
Today is Middle Child Day.
You know, if you number 2 and 3,
there's certain stereotypes associated with being the middle child.
They're forgotten.
Wow.
Because you're always gonna honor the first one,
right?
And then the last one is the baby.
Yeah. So the middle child is the forgotten one,
and the one that usually gives the most trouble.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Middle Child Day today.
Middle Child Day. So support the middle child. This is one. This next day, Glenn, I'm really gonna love. I think you're gonna appreciate it. Is National Vinyl Record Day.
National Vinyl. Oh my God, I had hundreds of thousands of vinyl records.
Right.
Yeah.
45s and 33s.
45s, 33s. And then because I was a DJ, I had, well, actually the bigger ones, they were 45s. They used to be 33, and then they started being 45s. You play them on 45, the big ones.
Which one did
the
you prefer when you mixed and stretched?
12-inch.
12-inch?
Yeah.
They was all singles, though.
Yeah, they were all singles, and it kind of you lose the value. That's just one record,
right?
Just one song on that huge record.
And being a speaker boy, you got to carry all them crates.
Man, they were really, really heavy.
Did not like that.
Oh man,
it was like for real.
Yeah, but one thing, man, that there was an intimacy that's not felt with this digital music nowadays, because when you got the album, it was a process of opening the album, reading the album, reading the liner notes.
First off, going to the record store.
Oh my God.
Dude.
And looking through the albums.
Right. Just sitting there.
There was a listening booth.
Yeah. And then just going through, and always wondering as a kid, why they got them pipes and them papers back there in the corner? What them for?
I know, right?
But as I got older, I was like, oh.
We used to go to a place called Record Bar in Tallahassee, and I was a member of a couple of record clubs in Miami. And as a DJ, we would pay like $25 a month, and we would get all the new records that came out. I would come and pick them up.
I just remember Peaches.
Peaches, man. Peaches was huge.
And there was another one too.
Again, in Tallahassee, it was the Record Bar, and Peaches was really huge. There was another one I can't think of.
I can't think of it right now.
But Lady D sold records and tapes at one time. Yeah.
Oh man. That was
when I got here.
Listen, bro, that's good time. I don't care what people say.
Vinyl Record Day today.
Yeah, Vinyl Record Day today, and they starting to come back a little bit.
They are.
You can also find record players.
People are like, we like the warmth of the sound of analog and vinyl music.
I get it, but and then you get this at the end.
Yeah, you like that part?
Yeah, that was part of the whole experience. Glenn, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You did that too good.
I
bro.
did. But that used to be like, because I used to.
You did that too good.
I used to doze off. You know what I'm saying?
And you could hear that.
You could hear that and you'd be like, oh. But it wasn't irritating.
No, it was
you know
soothing. Yeah, it was like white noise.
Right.
And nowadays, and shouts going out to my niece Tristan. She's a big girl now. She's in school. Man, shouts going out to Benny and Trista for she's 4. That's what she goes to sleep with. White noise. So when you walk in her room, all you hear is shh. And at first I was like, what is this?
Anything take
That's
sleep.
what puts her to sleep.
So, yeah, leave it alone. Don't even bother with it.
Yeah.
But we getting ready to go to the NFL, and you know, Glenn, it's the 50th anniversary of the Miami Dolphins.
Oh.
Perfect season. So therefore, when we transition into, y'all might as well get used to this. When we getting ready to transition into the NFL talk,
yeah,
y'all gonna hear this all year long because this is an important year for the Miami Dolphins, because we the only team in NFL history that went a perfect 16-0 in 1972. So we're gonna celebrate that all season long.
I'm with you.
Whether y'all want it or
Let's
not.
do it.
So let's go, man. We're getting ready to go into the NFL. So therefore, y'all got to hear this.
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on, here we go.
He said let's do it twice, and I thought he was.
I'm not ready.
He supposed to be.
Sorry, my bad. Go back.
I can't go back.
Oh.
I can't go back. I can't start. We can't start talking about the preseason games on last night and the ones tonight until we lead into
$43.
our what's your name? Our Miami Dolphins
Fight song.
fight song.
There we
You
go.
supposed to have that.
I got it.
This is T-Pain
I got to
version.
put it. Yeah.
Miami and the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen.
You want the annoying one? No. We'll put this in. I'm gonna put this in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put both of them.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
All right, guys. Celebrate Miami Dolphins' 50-year anniversary of the perfect season, and you will be doing
Nobody has ever done
that,
that.
and never will. So on last night, Glenn, it was
Nobody.
It was you stupid. It was the New York Football Giants 23 and the New England Patriots 21 on last night.
Did you watch?
I did watch, and because the New York Football Giants starters started.
No.
Yeah, they started the first.
Daniel Johnson and the boys?
The first two seasons.
How did he do?
Saquon.
Did you see Saquon Barkley?
Saquon, he let me get his.
His legs still big as tree trunks?
Oh my Jesus, bro, he is ridiculous.
He's unbelievable.
He's unbelievable when healthy.
I was gonna say, if he stays healthy, he is a problem.
Right, and
So in this pass heavy football league, running backs like Saquon, Ezekiel, who you guys love to disrespect, to disrespect. What's gonna happen to them?
No,
These were guys that used to be able to command oodles, whatever they wanted at the table. Remember?
They can't do that anymore.
Jerry Jones was kind of regretful that he had paid Ezekiel all of that money.
Right, but if he also invested in his offensive line, he would have gained.
Cowboys,
his
year in, year out, always
they're
have a
not
great
talking about
offensive line.
No, they do not. So you got Daniel Jones. He was 6 of 10 on last night, 69 yards. Glenn, he looked okay. He was 1 out of 8. No, he wasn't. He was. I'm sorry, 6 out of 10.
I was going to say not Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
and I got his name wrong. I'm sorry, Daniel. It is Daniel Jones.
Right.
Okay, go.
And let me see, Saquon.
How many rushes?
Four carries for 13 yards.
Okay,
he had a long one for like 5.
that's nice.
And it was like in 2 series and everything. And New England, they say they didn't play their starting defense.
Yeah.
But
Did the other Jones play? Did Mac Jones play?
No, Mac Jones didn't hit. He hit the pregame, and
that was it.
That was it. He didn't see absolutely nothing.
So
on the field. So, but they had they did play, and also for the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor came in.
No. There was a Tyrod Taylor sighting?
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor. Virginia Tech Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Who they said was the second coming of Michael Vick. You remember that?
Right. Oh, I believe it.
And then he went to Virginia Tech like Michael Vick did.
Right.
I hated Michael Vick then. They killed us.
Uh,
You remember those days?
Yeah, he's something. He was something. But the thing about it is, man,
What is
Tyrod is going to be a problem.
When he's healthy,
Daniel.
Tyrod Taylor, when he was with the Bills, had it not been for Josh coming,
Right.
Tyrod Taylor is a great quarterback.
He is, man.
He's effective.
And,
He moves the football. He knows the game, and he can win. Tyrod Taylor can win.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if Daniel, my thing is,
If Daniel Jones slip, yeah,
you know how the New York fans are, Glenn.
they're fickle.
They jokers
and
don't.
and I mean, because they haven't had great quarterback play in a while.
Since Eli?
Since Eli.
Because they was about to out. They were trying to oust Eli too.
He
at
went
one
out.
point.
That was one of the most awkward partings in history between a quarterback and his team. That was just
Tyrod.
awkward.
He was 13-21. A few of those was not his fault. Those misses.
You like Tyrod. You like
No.
Tyrod because he's a black quarterback.
I do. But the thing is like
See how you do?
he hit this one guy down the middle, and that one guy probably won't be there because he hit him straight down the middle.
In his chest?
It would have been like 30, 40-yard reception,
And
then he gets it stripped.
Oh no.
After he done caught it, stuck out running, and ended up getting it stripped, and New England Patriots picked it up. If D Jones slips,
Yeah.
Tyrod come in.
Oh,
and
Tyrod Taylor is he's a starter.
starting
Are you
quarterback,
kidding
bro.
me?
And they just
You know I've always liked Tyrod.
they just bottle him into this backup thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He's a. I hope he doesn't fall into and get the backupitis.
Man, he should.
Remember we talked about that?
Yeah, and that's Jacoby.
Yeah.
Brissett. But
So-
on the New England side, this was the thing, and
We
talked
were
about
looking for
this.
Matt Patricia
We was looking for Matt Patricia.
and see how he did as
And-
the what is it
Play caller.
the official play is that the title
Yeah, he's the offensive play caller.
offensive play caller
Right.
is
And
Matt Patricia.
Is Matt Patricia, and the thing is,
So does he
He
still have the pencil and the
Still got the pencil.
and the clipboard?
yeah, why wouldn't he?
Those are props because he's on the same sideline with Belichick, and Belichick has dibs on the pencil already. Right?
I guess if you say so, you know more.
I wonder if they got sponsorship from any
you know
pencil
it.
company. or
You
something.
know it, bro. You know it. You know
These
it.
are number 2 pencils.
Yeah, made by
All
Crayola.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
All right, so what did you see?
I seen they had Hoyer and
Matt Hoyer,
Matt Hoyer,
who used to be with the
Everybody.
Browns. Yeah, he's been around. Matt Hoyer is the quintessential journeyman.
Yeah. So it was he looked Hoyer, he looked like Hoyer. Let me say that. It
Right, he
wasn't-
can be good.
He can be good, and then he can also not be good. So
Backupism, backupitis.
Right. So I'm trying to pull up his numbers, what New England's numbers was on last night, but for some reason it's not jumping to it. But New England seems to be New England. Based on last night, Patricia he called some of the plays, and I know that they had another offensive play caller guy.
How can that happen?
It was 2 people calling plays apparently.
Why?
It doesn't matter because it's Belichick apparently, Glenn. You
Oh
know.
God! Oh, here we go.
What you mean? Here it goes.
Here we
He
go.
can do all this unconventional.
What is it about Bill
or
Belichick
not,
that
or
you
not that and
What-
everybody's okay? Everybody just gives him a pass. It's
For-
like how are you going to be in your first preseason game?
What is it about Belichick that you don't like? You just don't like it.
Of course, your second year quarterback is not playing. So now you got 2 people calling your offensive plays with these backups, and you don't get thrown on the carpet as this. You don't do that. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's no. Well, I mean, he may be experimenting. And he experimenting by put Matt Patricia there. You take a defensive guy and make him your offensive play coordinator, offensive play caller.
You are just like the rest of them, Glenn.
What?
Get this dude a pass. You know you don't do that.
He's experimenting. He's experimenting. This is cutting edge. This is football in the future. This is
Absolutely
football.
not.
This is football where the kids at I think is it Baylor are getting paid. I forgot what school is that. They just said that this is football. This is football where there's name, image, and likeness at the college level. Where these kids are getting. This is football nowadays, Jarrell. You need to catch up.
Do I?
You need to catch up.
Why? Why? What was wrong with it
This
before?
is football 2022, brother, man.
Okay, but we're talking about a league that everybody
Need
get
to
paid.
catch up.
That everybody get paid, and things are done a
right, so
specific way, and that's
we
fine.
gotta
But
go.
anyway,
We gotta move.
We got then we got Tennessee.
What do we got tonight?
Tennessee and
Oh.
Baltimore was last night. Baltimore wins 23-10.
Did you watch any of that?
No, it wasn't available.
Okay.
It wasn't available to watch.
Some of these
but-
games are
but-
coming on Nickelodeon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know that.
Then, but they was going back and forth between the two games.
Okay.
Like when they when Tennessee was in the or Tennessee or was in the red zone, they'll go to that.
Okay.
And so they was kind of going back and forth, which was fine. But I really wanted to see the Tennessee game because and also Lamar Jackson did not play, of course. He's still looking to get a contract.
What's going on?
And I have no idea. I think it's going to come soon. But again, him and his mom is his agent, and they probably just got to read a little bit more.
Okay.
And ask
That's
a
all
little
right.
bit more questions.
That's all right.
Because they're not
Whereas in
agents.
other firms, they have lawyers to do that stuff.
Right.
I know.
So, and Lamar him and Harbaugh was on the sideline going back and forth, whispering, saying some stuff, this, that, and the other. So it didn't look like it was any anger,
Any malice.
or anything. It's
no
like
beef, no contention.
beef. Right.
All right.
And
So-
but on tonight, Glenn,
We got Atlanta at Detroit. Then we'll have Cleveland at Jacksonville tonight. That should be interesting. Arizona at Cincinnati. The Jets at Philly. And Green Bay versus San Francisco. That's interesting.
that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Out of those games, which one you want to watch the most?
We're probably going to end up, because where we're at in Orlando, we're going to end up watching the Cleveland and
Probably
Jacksonville
so.
game,
Yeah.
which is cool. I like to
Will
watch
we see the
Jacksonville.
Golden Boy?
Probably the next game. Probably
Trevor
the third game, probably see Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Right. I'm guessing, but they hadn't said I haven't seen anything that he's going to start.
So Saturday, which is going to be a good day, I'm going to stay home all day. I'll probably watch football all day. Kansas City versus Chicago. We got the Panthers versus the Washington Commanders. Don't you like that, Jarrell? Say it with me. Washington Commanders.
Will not.
Huh? Commanders. Indianapolis
football
versus
team.
Buffalo. No. Seattle versus Pittsburgh. Miami goes a bit up against a Tom Brady-less Tampa Bay Bucks. We'll talk about that coming up. The Saints versus Houston. Dallas versus Denver, which should be interesting. And then you got a hometown showdown, a clash at SoFi Stadium, the Rams versus the Chargers. And then you end up Monday night. This week's preseason schedule ends Sunday night with Minnesota visiting the beautiful home of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah. Saturday game, other than the Dolphins and Tampa Bay, I
you want?
really kind of want to watch Kansas City and Chicago, because I want to see how they replace, or who they think they replace Tyreek Hill with.
Yeah.
In Kansas City.
Right.
I know they still got Kelsey.
Right.
And Kelsey and Mahomes probably won't play in the first one. But I still would like to see. And that's about it, Glenn. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's strange, and I know we got to press on, that we haven't heard anything about Winston in New Orleans. You know, have you?
But no, and so that's good. No news is good news.
Oh, okay, but him coming off of an injury.
No
last
news
season,
is good news.
But you would think it would be news on his recovery and start.
No news is good news.
Right.
Huh?
Keep saying that.
Yeah.
All right.
No news is good
When
news.
they got to say that about you, something's wrong.
No news is good news.
Okay.
All right. And more NFL news. Buccaneers quarterback Tom Edward Moynihan Brady will be away from the team for a period of time to, quote, deal with some personal things, unquote. That's what Coach Todd Bowles said Thursday. Bowles said Brady's absence was discussed in advance and that he will return to the team after next week's preseason game against the Titans on August the 20th. Is this reason for worry?
Well, first and foremost, let me say this.
What's that?
Hopefully, prayers go out to the Brady family. I don't know what's going on, but if it's something personal, you know, that it deems that he needs to be separated, it has to be important because Tom Brady is not known for missing practices.
He doesn't.
Or training camp. You never heard him hold out for this or not show up for, you know, OTAs or blah, 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 blah. So for him that need the time off for personal reason, it has to be something that's near and dear and close.
It's significant.
You know, it's significant. So I don't want to, you know, throw shade or be petty on that. But he the only one that can do that in the whole league.
What do you mean by that? What?
He's like, hey, man, I got personal issues. I'm finna go.
Every player can do
No,
that.
they
What are
can't.
you talking?
No.
What are you talking about?
Absolutely not. No.
So you got this thing against Belichick. I know we're both Dolphin fans, but you got a thing against Belichick and Brady that just transcends.
Right. So my question is, and again, he's a big name.
You got to
So,
be decent. Can you
he's
be
a big
decent?
name.
Can you
No,
be decent
I
towards these
was,
two guys?
I was decent at the beginning of the statement, Glenn. Was I or was I not? Yes. So that being said, Todd Bowles coming out and preface it with, oh, we discussed this
In advance.
In advance. So what, like an hour before? He just walked up, hey, man, I don't want to do this
This
no more.
man is
Zell done called me.
43 years old. He's the greatest of all time.
He chose to come back.
You
He
allow
chose-
him these
he
things.
chose
What is
to
wrong
come
with
back.
you?
He chose to come back at 43. He was gone. He was gone and being tampered with in Miami.
He was.
So
Dude, did you see when he tossed the Super Bowl trophy to Gronk in
he
the
was
boat?
drunk. He was drunk with
They
Gronk.
were enjoying themselves. He had just won a Super Bowl.
He was drunk with Gronk, and now he got to take personal time out, and that's it.
And if it had not been for the blown coverage by
But
Todd
then-
Bowles,
No.
they would have been in the Super
No.
Bowl again against the
No.
Rams. Are you kidding me?
No, but
they
then-
had the Rams beat. They had the Rams beat.
Who did Todd Bowles cover?
Are you kidding me right now?
He didn't cover
You got to call
nobody.
the right coverage.
No,
you got to call the right
listen,
coverage.
bro. Do you call off?
Cooper Kupp cannot catch the football 30 yards down the middle of the field.
Do you, as the linebacker and the safety, have the right to
is
call?
wrong with you?
Do you, as a offensive a center or a quarterback?
Cooper
listen
Kupp.
to what I'm saying.
Cooper Kupp.
Listen to what I'm
The
saying.
MVP
Do you have?
cannot
the
be
ability-
open.
Do you have the ability as a center and a quarterback to call a playoff? Yes, you do. As a defensive back, as a linebacker, do you have the ability to call something off?
You're
Yes,
running
you
the
do.
play that the coach
Man,
sent
no,
in.
you
This
don't.
is the
Not-
coverage.
not when you see
This is the
something
coverage
different.
that they
Not
dialed
when
up.
you see something
This is
different,
the
Glenn.
coverage that they
Not when
dialed
you
up
see
that
something
Todd Bowles called.
He messed up. Todd Bowles messed up so bad. Why he
Love
the head
Todd
coach?
Bowles now.
Why
No,
is he
no,
the
no,
head
I know.
coach? Why is he the
Because
head
it was a
coach?
national
No.
transition.
That's
what it was. They transitioned him up. It was
No.
either him or
No, they got to go through the whole gauntlet of hiring a new coach. What are you talking about?
either him or Byron.
They can't do that at the beginning of the season. You got to go through
I
the
don't believe
process.
you were watching the
You
game
gotta
with
go
me.
through the process.
Tampa Bay should have been
Go
in the
ahead.
Super Bowl.
But see, this is how you get when
Not the
when
Rams.
you talk about Tom Brady. That you forgot that Tom Brady stuck up the place too.
He did stink, but he
But
brought
you
him back.
wasn't saying-
He
you
brought him
wasn't
back,
saying
and the
that, bro.
Rams
No,
were and
no.
and the Bucks were up by what, 3 or 4? I
Okay,
forgot what it
well, why
was.
they wasn't up by 13?
Because he stunk in the
He
first
stunk-
half.
He stunk up. Thank you.
He
Don't
stunk
forget
in the
that.
first half, and he brought him
Don't
back.
forget that.
I don't
But
believe you,
anyway.
boy.
He
I don't believe you.
He's the only one that can get out of being in training camp for personal reasons.
What is wrong with you?
But go ahead, move on.
So the Minnesota Vikings sent quarterback Kirk Cousins home from training camp
So he's
Thursday
sick.
because of an undisclosed illness. I don't get that one. They don't know whether or not Cousins has COVID-19. What do you say about that one?
He got to go.
You like that?
He got to go. Hey,
You
also
like
the NBA Glenn will
I like this
will
one.
honor the late Bill Russell's and retired.
How are they
number
gonna do it?
6 throughout the whole 13?
Nobody wears it.
Nobody wears
but they said that if you're wearing it now, you'll wear it. You'll be the last one to wear it
That's
on
it.
your
And
team.
my
If you
thing
got it
is-
now, you can hang on to
so
it. But
why-
after
why-
you, that's it.
Why they said that?
What?
That last part. If nobody else can wear it, but if you're wearing it now, you can hold.
You can hold on to it. Yeah.
Why?
Because that's the thing to do.
Why?
Because that's the
Who's
right thing to
number
do.
6?
LeBron is number 6. Dr. J was number
you
6.
Can stop it. You can stop it right there. I'm talking about.
Oh,
the
I
reason
don't.
why they
Oh, here
extended-
we go
the reason
again.
why they
Oh my
extended it,
God.
If it was just
Oh my
a
God.
humbug NBA person, everybody has to drop it.
Why
right
is it
now.
all the guys?
Everybody got to drop it right now. But anyway,
Oh my God. I don't-
Serena Williams, man, she said she's out
She's
of there.
hanging it up.
She's hanging it up just to hang out with the family.
I like that.
And it's weird.
She's gonna have another
because
baby.
She just got ousted in the second round up in Toronto too. So
Quick work. They made
gone.
quick work of her.
she gone.
They made
It's
quick.
time to go.
Her head wasn't in the game.
Wasn't
Yeah.
there. She ready to go.
Oh, they made
Hey, guys,
quick work of her.
Check us out on Monday, same bat time, same bat channel. You listen to the Sports View with the crew. You inside the
Man
cave. I'm Brother Jarrell.
I'm Glenn Allgood.
See ya.
Sports View with the Crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter.